Hello and welcome back to the Ravenport map. Again, if you like what you see, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see see more of my videos, and hit that notification bell if you want to be let know when I upload. So we're back on the Ravenport map. This is my start from scratch. So we started with no land. We bought the bottom section of the quadrant here. And when I last left you off, I had the worker plowing up all these fields. Now, between then and now, he finished off all these fields, and I finished all the edges off. So what we're going to do now next is, I want to connect up all these fields and make them bigger. So I want to turn this whole corner of the map here into a piece of plowed land, and what I'm looking to do then is we'll get it all planted and see where we go from there. Mainly for grass anyways, but we'll jump back into our New Holland here T6, start her up, head over here, and what I'll do first is I'm going to do a perimeter. I'm going to join up all the edges of the map so you can see here in front where our perfect worker didn't go to the edges, so on here again, just make sure allow to create fields. Okay, then I lower HP. Oh wait, now that's where we are, limited fields, so lower plow. Okay, so off we go. So we'll connect up this bit here, trying to keep straight. So that's that bit. Now I'm going to see here, can I actually connect up these two here? Close that menu off. How will this work? I don't care about plowing straight across the road. I have no real use for it. That's perfect. Raise that up. Oh, going the wrong way. That's the wrong button. Also look at it here, maybe actually join the corners. I'm not sure, I might... How do I do this? I'll keep the corners straight. Yeah, I'll keep them straight. I'll just connect up these two and connect up the other one there as well. Nice and slowly here. Drop this down. Just that. Let's take a spin around here. And go straight across here. Back up a bit. Back up. Up. And off we go. As you can see there, we just have to fill in those two spaces. I might add a bit extra onto the ends. What I'll do here is see, can I get reversed? Oh, it's not working, so I'll drive forward. Come on, go around you go. Line her up, nice and straight. As best I can with the keypad, with the keyboard. Plow, and away we go. To watch where I drop it the next time I let a little bit extra out there, and I'm sure we plant it, you won't see much of it. That's it. Oh, did I actually? I hit the V button just Get it lined up nicely here. Nice and straight. And off we go. Right a bit further. That's it. Yeah, we're getting it lovely. That'll be perfect. Oh. A lot further over than I thought now. It's slow work, but it can be worth it. It doesn't cost much to do it. And it means then you've got an extra bit of land to work with. There's no point in having these sections between the land. They weren't doing that then anyways. So this one then we can actually make money off it. That's it. So what I'll do is I'll do a quick jump cut here and I'll come back in when I've all of this done. And we'll take a look at getting our cedar then. Or even take a look at my chickens. See how they're doing, make sure they're not dying on me. Make sure they've got food and what they need. So that's it, so I'll see you in a second. So we're just now finishing off the last section, and that'll be the whole lot connected up. See there now, we've got one larger section of field. What I'm actually going to do is, no, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it square like that. It means it might be easier just to get around and know where everything is. I'm going to leave this here. Let's unload that. So we head on over to the shop now, and we'll take a look at getting a cultivator. I have to get one to run this, and also take a quick look here at our hens, sorry, sheep. So we have 99, is it 9? Is it 36? 96 sheep altogether. So I left enough space that if a couple get reproduced, at least then I have place to put them, and then I can sell them off at a small fee. Keep them about 96. Keep 4 spaces free. I don't need to look for any wheat or barley yet, but I do have to get a bucket for the front loader, because I need to keep this clean, because I need to give this productivity up, because the eggs are what's going to be the most important here for me. So what we'll do is just going to leave off this bale spike here, so that when we do come back with our little bucket, at least a little bit of, oh, wrong one. Put that back on again. I need to change the front. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Now there. That's it unloaded. Off. Oh, wrong way. Reverse. So I have to head over to the shop. We'll get it by a cultivator. So like some of the basic, we'll need a cultivator and use. Actually, if we're going grass, what I could have hire a cultivator and a seeder in one. buy enough seed then and actually seed the whole lot, or at least one. Because again, this is going to be our main income for the first while, just harvesting grass. Contracting work will be another. So I don't want to spend money on machinery I don't necessarily need to use and need again. I bought the plough because at least I'll be able to use it to expand the fields, or any more fields I'll use. I'll expand them. But I might, yeah, I think I might look at just getting this cultivator and a seeder. I'll buy it, so at least then I have it for later. We also have looked at some contracts to make a few euros. But we don't need to look at that yet. We still got under 400,000. I think I'll try and keep my money at least above 100,000 for emergencies, in case I need to rent anything or anything like that. So up here we need a bucket and we need a cultivator and seeder. Just put it here. Now, so into the shop. So first of all, we'll get a bucket for the front of the front loader. So the universal bucket here, yeah, that's all we need. So buy that. Go for the dark blue. And then we need, if we look at some of these subsoilers, that looks at plough cultivating. Where we go? Cultivators. But I'll look at this is pairs field for next sowing. Additionally, this machine offers themselves to seed directly, no previous cultivating or ploughing necessarily. But it's not the 3 I need. I'm looking at directly for grass. So I need something that can sow grass as well. And this one can't. There's a star. Then that one's too big for me. 130. Here we go for the flexi coil. 500 horsepower. No, I won't be able to do that now. Power harrows. Cultivator slant. Seeders. These are big. Some of these are big seeders. That's a tow along. To seed directly. No previous or cultivating necessary. That'll come in handy. I think it looks like it has a fertilizer as well. You can sow grass also. So can this one. This is too big. It's the Stara as well. Now these ones here are these two can link up as well. 100 times. Sow seeds. Your tools. So these two can be linked up. The Coon. I think the Coon also has a subsoiler. Potentially, if we got the Coon, we could expand it. So then we buy another field. We don't need to plow the whole field. We just use the subsoiler. If we want to work it, but it needs 130 horsepower. Mine's 155. Not too bad. Now what we'll do is we'll go for this Spirit or 300S as a seeder. my machine can pull this. And just take a quick look again with the options. So I don't need to cultivate it either. Okay. Yeah, we'll go for this. So go for that. Now take a look out here. There she is. Hook her up. See where it... What's the stats? So if I need seeds and fertilizer. Right, first of all I'm going to put the bucket on, because I know that if I try and reverse this machine and the bucket at the same time, I'm going to make absolute pains of it. Completely ruined it. So get in here nice and tight. In here. Bucket on. Yeah, this takes seed and fertilizer. Okay, I'll get that sorted out, and I'll see you back at the field. So we're back here at the field. It doesn't use fertilizer. I think it probably has an attachment that you can actually put on. I didn't see it straight away there, so I just came here for, we'll get it sold anyways and see how we get on. So it get turned on. And that's it, and away we go. So it's good that the tractor I got was actually able to pull this. So that was handy. That was good. Lift her up. I don't know what I'm going to do with the far end because I don't have this much space to turn. We'll figure it out when we get to that. So again, I'll get this all sewn up and we'll join you back when I have the field finished. Now we're down to the last piece of the puzzle. The last row, but I have to go finish off the section here at the end. I've put a worker doing it, so I save myself some time. So I just have to run over and back a couple of rows here along the end, just to finish off a few pieces. So we lift up here. One piece of advice the next time is take off the front bucket because there was the odd time where he got stuck in a tree because of the front bucket, so I had to come back and rescue him. It's cost me 801 for the time he is at. He was doing this for me. Again, we do a turnaround, and that'll be it all seeded and ready to go. Drop again. Again, your restrictions here, it's because of the hill there. I think the tree also there was a bit of a restriction here for the end of the cedar. I think even if I had them going this way, there's still trees by the looks of it here just in the way. So no matter what you do is, you get a worker to do these fields, you're always going to be missing a few bits and pieces. Just again, it's just the way the map is made. I don't think there's anything you could do about it. But I have noticed someone has actually uploaded a mod of this map. I think it's this map. It's the Ravenport. That's something I might take a look at in my mod insight at the end of the week. So again, I'll do a quick mod insight again on Saturday. I have it up for Saturday, just looking at what is available. I'm not sure if I'll download it because I've already started. I don't want to be having 2 games on this map here. It's enough that I have 2 maps on the go with the limited time I have, without trying to add more work into the equation. I think I'll do this last bit down here, this strip. Oh, see that? I nearly threw it across. Just run across this last bit here. So you're gonna get around. Terrible steering these things. So that's it. So that's that done. I'm just going to park it over here. Do you know what? Do you know, I'm going to get a shed. I'm going to spend that extra few quid and grab a shed because I hate leaving all these instruments and everything lying around the place. So we're going to fold up the again. And we'll take a look at some of these placeables for our map. I'm not going to. This is something I'd like to get these 2 here eventually, because again, I just have a workshop. I guess I do need the road crop tires. Is the road the tires anyways, the thinner tires. But here we'll look at these placeables. Now I don't want to go for anything too big. It's a massive shed. That's not for me. Now this is a nice smaller one here that quite possibly would suit our needs. Just something to actually keep our stuff in for now, just to keep it nice and tidy. Up at this end, don't give it too near this. I might put it a bit, how do you say it, a bit closer to here. I wonder how close. See, it's strange, some places you can't. Well, that's the thing now, it's if you have other items as well. So I think it's the 3 hitbox there we're coming into. And then as you we look at this here, so strange, I'm not seeing prices. Why can't I get F1? That looks like a good spot. Rotate the camera because again I don't want to waste money on a lot of this stuff. This stuff can be very expensive. I'll keep it close enough to here. How far can I push it back? Slowly but surely. Can it go? I don't think it's not showing me the terrain, and I'm worried here. See, I can raise and lower it, because again I don't want to have these massive hills Right, I'll just go for there. Wish me luck. Get it back a bit further. Where can I get it? I want to get it there if I can, and back as far as I can. There. How did it work out? Actually, I'll escape out of this. Jump out of the tractor and run over. Actually, that... Look at that. That's perfect placing. Cost me 11 grand. She's deformed slightly downhill here, but I don't mind from the side. Oh, that's fantastic. That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. That's far better than I hoped for. I was hoping that I wouldn't have to be climbing hills. At least now I have this little corner here. I have my chicken coop. Going to park some of my equipment in here now. Cultivator's going to get sort of a pride of a place in the middle because it's the largest piece. The hardest part now is getting it in here. In she goes nice and slowly. Nice and slowly here with the keypad, with the keyboard. Don't want to rush it. I know if I do, I'll end up making an absolute mess of it. Get it nice and straight. Back to the back. Just go through just slightly. I won't do that though. That's perfect. That's on hitched there. I'm gonna run over here and get the plough. I wonder actually when I unhitch the plough, did I turn off editing land? Because these things, if you leave them down, see there. Y allows crate field. Alright. That's perfect. It's not set up to plough land, so that's good. So I'll swing around here and get this. See, can I fit it in beside this? Because again, I don't want to be wasting time and wasting space and have loads of things spread out. Oh, pull forward again. Slowly but surely. Pull forward again a bit. Reverse up. That's it. That's the perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to leave. Just trying to think, where do I do this? So I want to leave these implements now, my scoop, my bale fork, stuff easily accessible. I might just leave them from this side here. Oh. And then they can all... That's the right one. GSQ. It's that one. Head over here and get the other two. I'm gonna get the bale spike first because the I'm gonna feed my chickens. Actually, let's go. Put it in there. Down. Lift it off. Swing around here. Grab my nice bale fork here. Or my pallet fork. nice and gently. Oh, way off. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Straighten her up, straighten her up. Come on. That's it, that's it, that's it. In we go. Nice. Come on. Be kind to me. I have if I had this in straight. Perfect. So feeding time now. Nope. It's on the ground. No, that's going to the trough. Okay, so that's that done. Park this right here. Oh, drop the engine. Run over here and get my Mahindra, a trailer. Can't believe it could Mahindra could pull this thing. So that's it. That's it for this episode. Again, we got our field finished ploughing. We got it all connected up. Got it seated. I bought myself a nice shed here. And fed the chickens. We should just take a quick look at the chickens, see how they're getting on. So we have cleaned this. We'll have to clean that out. We'll do that the next time. So another 6 hours and 30 minutes until our chickens pre-produce and our eggs are low. So that's it for this episode. Again, if you like what you see, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button if you want to get a notification every time I upload a video. Thank you very much, and slán.